Dear students, great day. Let us start our session with a new lesson, atmosphere. Our earth is called as biosphere. Our planets support the life, so it is called biosphere. Biosphere means life on earth. Biosphere is a combination of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere that can support life. Lithosphere means land on earth. Hydrosphere means water on earth. Atmosphere means air on earth. So, biosphere is a combination of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. For our life, we need land, water, and air. Then only life can survive. In this picture, we can see the life on earth, the biosphere. We can see the birds, animals, etc. Clouds in the atmosphere. Ice and water as hydrosphere. Hydrosphere means water bodies. It can be a river, lake, sea, etc. Soil and rocks as lithosphere. Atmosphere, weather and climate. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is the envelope of air around the earth. Envelope means layer. So, atmosphere is a layer of air around the earth. Weather. Weather is the day-to-day conditions of atmosphere. The things that will be changing the weather are temperature, pressure, wind, humidity, rainfall. World Weather Day is observed on March 23rd. Climate. Climate is the average weather condition of a vast area over more than 30 years. Weather means day-to-day conditions. Climate means average weather condition of a vast area over more than 30 years. Composition of air. What are the things that present in the air? That is, air is made up of gases. Composition of air is divided into mainly three types. That is, 21% of oxygen, 78% of nitrogen and 1% of other gases. 1% of other gases consist of carbon dioxide, ozone, argon, neon, helium, hydrogen, krypton, xenon, methane. Atmosphere layer. We know that the gravitational force increases near the earth and decreases as we go higher. As a result, the density of air also differs and can be found in 5 layers. So the 5 layers are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. These are all the 5 types of layer of atmosphere. All weather changes occur in the troposphere. The study of weather is called meteorology. The study of weather is called meteorology. The word climate is derived from the Greek word called clima. World Meteorology Day is observed on March 23rd. World Ozone Day is observed on every September 16th. There are three different units to measure the temperature, that is Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin. These are all the three types of unit used to measure temperature. Solar radiation. The earth receives heat energy from the sun in the form of radiation. It is called solar radiation. The sun is the only source of light to all planets in the solar system. Other planets are receiving heat and light from the sun. The land, water and air in our planets receives heat from the sun. So our earth gets heat from the sun. The earth receives heat energy from the sun in the form of radiation. That is why it called solar radiation. Greenhouse effect. Some sunlight that hits the earth is reflected. That is, sunlight falling on the earth is reflected back. CO2, that is carbon dioxide, and other gases that is present in the atmosphere trap heat and keeping the earth warm. This is called greenhouse effect. World Environment Day is observed on every June 5th. Elements of climate. What are the elements of climate? The elements of climate are temperature, pressure, wind, clouds and rainfall. What is temperature? Temperature is a degree of hottest or coldest that can be measured using a thermometer. The different things are land, water and atmosphere. How the temperature or varies on land, water and atmosphere. In land, the temperature variation occurs due to conduction. Conduction is when heat moves from one object to another object through direct touch. On the water bodies, the temperature variation due to convection. Convection occurs when heat is transferred to a gas or liquid by the hotter material moving in a cooler area. The temperature varies from atmospheric due to terrestrial radiation. The radiation emitted by a Earth's surface is called as terrestrial radiation. The Earth has a capacity to reflect the sun's rays. Earth will reflect like a mirror. The temperature is not same everywhere. Latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, position of the mountains are some of the factors that determine the temperature of a place. Altitude means a land near to the sea. Let us know the imaginary lines drawn horizontally on the Earth's surface from the west to east are called latitudes, and the imaginary lines drawn vertically on the Earth's surface from the north to south are called longitudes. Latitudes and longitudes help us to locate a place correctly. Some important latitude are, this is equator. It divides our earth into the two equal parts. Tropic of Cancer, Arctic Circle and here North Pole. Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle and here South Pole. These are all the important latitudes Longitudes. The longitudes divides our earth into two hemispheres, that is eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. This is called meridian, the line of meridian. Indian Standard Time, that is IST, 82.30 degree east longitude is the Indian Standard Time IST that passes through Allahabad in India. It is 5.5 hours ahead of Greenwich Meridian Time. Heat zones of the earth. There are frigid zone, temperate zone, torrid zone. Why does heat vary from morning to evening? It is because of the sun rays. The land is divided into various heat zones, that is frigid zone, temperate zone and torrid zone. So, the land is divided into various heat zones according to the fall of sun's rays on the surface of the earth. The zone between traffic of Cancer and traffic of Capricorn is called as tropical or torrid zone. When the sun's rays falls vertically. Next one, the zone between 23.5 degree north to 66.5 degree north latitude and 23.5 degree south to 66.5 degree south latitude, which receives slanting rays of the sun, is called temperate zone. The next one, the zone which receives the extreme slanting rays of the sun is called frigid zone. Do you know about the highest mountain in the world is Himalayas. Tottabetta is the highest peak in the Nilgiri ranges. Pressure. When the temperature increases, pressure decreases, and when the temperature decreases, pressure increases. The instrument which is used to measure the pressure of the wind is barometer. This instrument is used to measure the pressure of the wind. The average pressure of wind at sea level is 1013 MB. MB means millibar. Next thing, the instrument which is used to measure the speed of the wind is anemometer. This instrument is used to measure the speed of the wind. The instrument which is used to measure the direction of the wind is wind vane. This instrument is used to measure the direction of the wind. In this session, we learned about sphere of the earth, weather, climate, solar radiation, temperature, heat zone and pressure. Remaining topics to be continued on part 2 session. Thank you.